Okay, namaskar. So now I'm getting reply. Actually, I am trying it since last 10 minutes, but I'm not getting like what is the issue. Okay, now I got the point based on the comments. Hello, everyone. Vijay, Shivani, Anand, Deepak, and Varshit. So I think now we are having uh, some numbers and people can listen to me. Yes, good evening, everyone. Yes. So, see, last time when I was live, at that time, I have seen some comments, and few comments were there regarding career, right? So, I would like to discuss few essential things regarding how you can build career, especially as if you are electronics and communication engineer, or as if you have background related electronics or electrical, then definitely some advice which I'll be giving it in today's live session, that will be definitely going to benefit you. So first of all, you are studying in diploma EC. Yes. So is it good to take CSE or EC? See, when you see current scenario, then you will be observing like almost all the students are thinking like they should be going towards computer science, right? And what my feeling is like, you should not think in this way, like you should be going towards computer science or EC or electrical. You should not think in this way. What should be the thought process? That is what I would like to discuss in front of you. See, the major issue, that is the regarding thought process. Today I'll tell you one interesting story also, right? At last, I'll tell you one interesting story, and that is not story, that is what the reality which I have seen. And based on that only, I used to speak, right? I don't like to have a shout out like, hello, come, this, that. See, this is what I'm not going to do. I'll be very straightforward in terms of what has to be done and what should be the thought process. See, it is not the case like if somebody is telling you you should go for ECE, means electronics and communication. If you go for electrical, you will be successful person. This is not the case. It will never happen like this. See, you will have to think in this way, like what is that which we want to do. Like it is not like ECE based or CAC is based, right? It is like how you will be building your career. Like Deepak is saying me like which branch is good, ECE or CAC. I'll give you comparison, and based on comparison, I think you should uh, decide what has to be done, right? Like I may not be correct in some way, but what I personally feels is you should be taking decision based on what is that which is there in front of you. So let me start with the basic guidelines which is there regarding how we can initiate with our career when you go for engineering. Like you may be having background of electronics and communication, you may be having background of electrical engineering, or it may be there regarding computer science, right? So these are the possible branches which is there with you. And now what I want is like you should understand how many possibilities are there first. So see, first of all, once you study in engineering, like in BTech or BE, your primary goal that should be there regarding what is next after completion of BE or BTech. So first of all, you need to understand how many options are available. Now I know you might be thinking like there are many options available. Like you might be thinking in this way, I can go for MTech, I can go for some job opportunities. Those job opportunities may be there in government or private sector, right? That is how usually people thinks. But you should be bit precise in terms of thought process. It should not be that generalized thought process when you end up with your bachelor. See, there are many options available. Let me tell you, there are many options available. But what should be your option? That is what you should be deciding. Like, it should not be like if Hitesh sir is saying that's why you are deciding this. It should not be like that, right? See, I'm electronics and communication engineer, right? I have done my BTech in EC. After that, I have done my MTech in communication engineering, and I have completed my PhD also, right? I have done research with ISRO, many projects that I have completed along with NASA. Even you might be thinking like, oh, Hitesh sir is saying like Hitesh sir is doing projects with NASA, but I don't do shout out kind of thing, right? And you will be surprised, like right now I'm running IT company in Surat, Gujarat. People can visit over here in my company, those who are there from Surat. If somebody is listening to me over here in Gujarat, Surat, they can come to my company even, right? I'm running IT company over here. Now you might be thinking like, how can you run IT company? So see, it is not like if you are there with EC background, you cannot go for IT, right? There are many options available. Only thing is you will have to build up your thought process, and you will have to give your energy towards that thought process. So that's why I'm saying, like, first of all, you should be clear about what is that which we want to do. So let me tell you how many things are available in front of you once you complete your BTech. Yes, Anag, I'll explain you how to get into VLSI industries, right? That is the most essential industry that one can say when somebody is studying with ECE. So yes, Anand is asking me about, I'm studying in Japan, and he is there in master with first grade student currently working in antenna pattern, MIMO receiver. So which kind of job I should choose? See this designing of receiver like MIMO, multiple input multiple output receiver, you should be going towards research based company like HFSS, high frequency structural simulator. This type of companies are there. Even CST is offering some job based on this, right? So you should select those kind of company, and based on that you will have to approach them. Like how to approach the company, that is also very essential. So all those things that I'm going to discuss, right? If questions are coming over here, then it will be actually making this conversation bit discreet. So what I want is like you just think about few things. Later you can reply, you can post your comments in videos later on. Based on that, I'll be having next session. But let me try to explain first what is that which I want to convey. So see, first of all, when you are studying in BTech, and what should be the next goal, that is what you need to decide based on your interest. So first of all, you will have to see how many things that is there in front of you, right? Like I have seen students are thinking like they should be going for MTech. Yes, obviously you can go for MTech, but it is not like you will be going for MTech because of you have completed your BTech. It should be like you are doing MTech with some specialization, and that specialization should be there with respect to your goal. Like if ECE person is there, then that ECE person can go for MTech in embedded system. That ECE person, that person can go for masters in VLSI industry, right? In communication, I have done my MTech, but I'm not saying my students to do MTech in communication, right? What I used to say is I tell them to have identification of interest. Once you are having interest in VLSI, I can tell you like by giving efforts of 1 or 2 years, you can go in VLSI industry. Why? The reason is in VLSI industry, there are lots of jobs available. Here in India, even what I have seen is like in Gujarat, if you go somewhere in Ahmedabad, there are 6 MNCs related VLSI, and all those MNCs were searching for people, those who can work for their company. Like Cadence is there, E-Infochip is there, right? And many small scale MNCs that have came over here in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad. And they wanted to have students. But what is the issue? Like right now they are not finding students. Why? The reason is those who have been completing their graduation, they were not giving efforts in VLSI direction. Now you might be thinking like how to give efforts. See, efforts means what? Efforts means you should start to work towards that direction. It is not like you will be having idea about everything related VLSI. Based on experience, things will get built up. But what are the prerequisites which is there regarding VLSI? That is what you need to take care of. Like, see, first of all, you should be very good with digital electronics. As if you want to enter in VLSI industry, first thing that should be very clear to you, that is digital electronics. Second is basics of VLSI. Once you have idea about these two basic course which you learn in your BTech, then you are eligible to learn things which is there related back-end designing, forend designing, verification, testing. Many things are there in VLSI, right? VLSI is not like directly in VLSI industry you will be doing some XYZ work. See, there are inside VLSI also there are many things like backend, forend, testing, verification, packaging. There are many things, right? So, see, companies are not asking things like you should be having skills which is there regarding designing. Definitely, they will have to train you. They will have to train you first. Once they gives you some training, then only you will be able to design something which is there on their system. The reason is they already know those softwares, those systems are not available in any college. There is no such college available over here in entire world, not in India, in entire world. They are having all the facilities related VLSI designing. There are few softwares that you might be knowing, right? But related designing, those softwares are very costly. Like majority of softwares that is been provided by Cadence, right? Not only Cadence is there, there are many other companies. So what I am trying to explain is you should first of all identify how you will be approaching towards that particular goal. Like after BTech, you should think in this way. Should I go for embedded? Should I go for VLSI? Should I go for communication? See, this is how you should think about, right? Right now, if I tell you like how many opportunities are available, then see with the branches which I have mentioned right now, all the branches are having opportunities. But you will have to think in this way also, like in which city, which companies are available. Like if I tell you about Surat in Gujarat, there is no such company which is working with VLSI. Now, if I want to stay over here in Surat, then how I can find job in VLSI by staying over here in Surat? So, first of all, you will have to identify what is your scenario. See, I have designed few things with VLSI by having collaboration with few people, right? But I cannot explore too many things as very least facilities are available over here in Surat. But gradually many companies will come over here. What I used to do was like, see, I used to go at Ahmedabad, right? And on Satellite Road, Cadence company is there, and I used to visit at Cadence, and physically I used to get some training, and based on that I got to know like, okay, these tools are working like this. And that opportunity that I got because of there were some interest that was there with me. So first of all, you'll have to identify what is your interest, right? And you should be ready for mobility of your location. For example, if somebody is staying somewhere in Patna, right, at Bihar, I know even though Patna is capital of Bihar, there is no VLSI industry in Patna, right? So what happens, like the people, those who have been studying in Patna, they used to prepare for government examination only. They think like government examination is everything. Are you getting me, like what I want to convey? So first of all, identify your interest. Then you should go for preparation. Now, as if I talk about how much fees that you pay in your college, then I know a range of fees that varies from 70,000 to 3 lakh rupees per annum. Right? 75,000 rupees fees per annum to 3 lakh rupees per annum, that fees that you used to pay in your college if your college is private college. As if your college is government college, then I don't think like you need to pay anything. But when it comes to VLSI industries, then I think, as if you do some basic course like system Verilog, right? Then it will be definitely going to help you to get enter inside VLSI industry. I have seen many companies who have been providing this support. I'll not be going to give you direct name of company. Why? The reason is I'm not having collaboration with any company. But as if you do some courses, like right now online courses are available, right? Paid courses are available online. Once you have little bit idea about system Verilog, then that will be definitely going to help you in interviews of VLSI industries, right? Like if you give interview in Intel, then they are having some requirement, like they want their candidate should have little bit idea about what they will be going to learn in that company. They wanted to have candidates which is having some prerequisites, right? Like what they want is like they should be having some skill set. They are not asking like they will be asking you to have designing and everything. They know they will have to give some training. Let me tell you about my training. See, my training was there with Motorola company for 6 months. And in that training, they were been explaining me everything regarding what is that project, right? And after 6 months, you won't believe like I was having little bit idea about those tools which were there regarding communication. So see, companies were not asking things in that way, which is what the perception which is there with students. Students are thinking like they should be having knowledge of designing and everything. With respect to experience only, that will come, right? Now, once you have idea about what is that which you want to do, like VLSI or embedded, right? You should go in that particular direction with very focused interest. Like you should not think about any other thing. Now when it comes to CSE or electronics and communication, then let me tell you, see, electronics and communication engineers can go in any specific branch of computer science, but computer science people cannot get entered in the branches which is there with ECE. Like if somebody is having BTech of CSE, that person cannot enter in VLSI industry. That person cannot enter in embedded system industry, right? But the person who is there with ECE background, that person can have job in any branch, right? That person can have job in CSE. Already I have told you I'm running IT company. I'm having 65 employees over here in my company, and those people are having background of EC, those people are having background of computer science engineering, some are having background of IT, some are having background of MCA, some are having background of BCA. Every category of students are there with this company, right? So you should be having that mindset like computer science is good or bad. I'm not saying like something is good or something is bad. At the end, what matters is what you do as being a professional. And you should identify what is that which is highly required in industry. Like if I tell you what is the current trend which is happening right now with MNCs, then current trend is the related VLSI, current trend is there related machine learning, current trend is there related internet of things, right now in this IT industry, majority of projects that is having interface of machine learning, right? Now, when we talk about machine learning, then that is not a core branch of computer science engineering. Machine learning is not a core branch of computer science engineering. In machine learning, person should understand first how to interface wireless technology with computer. Once you interface wireless technology with computer, you will be able to train that computer along with that wireless technology, and then you will have to understand like how exactly you will be doing that particular task, right? So for that there are many algorithms, many things are there, but let me tell you, computer science people are working with machine learning. It is not the case like only a few branches are working with that. Electrical people are even working with machine learning. So right now situation is not like if somebody is computer engineer then that person will be having very good job. Let me tell you what kind of job that people used to offer you. Like for example, if you talk about Infosys, if you talk about TCS, right? Then initially they will be going to offer you 3 lakh rupees or 3.5 lakh rupees package per annum, right? Initial package will be that only. You just note down this. If you got selected somewhere in TCS or Infosys, in majority of college I have seen they offer 3 to 3.5 lakh rupees package, right? But when you see those people, those who have been having opportunity to get selected somewhere in Intel or Motorola, you will be observing, you will be surprised that they are getting package which is way beyond that, right? Minimum package is there around 8 to 10 lakh rupees, and you can get packages which is having size far more than that. So that depends where you will be getting placed after having some professional skills. So see, it is not about like at the very beginning you will be getting very good job. That will never happen. See, that is possible as if you have background somewhere in IITs, or as if you have background somewhere in very good college over here in Gujarat. If I tell you, in entire Gujarat there are only 4 college that is having better opportunity related placements. See, one is PDEU, Pandit Dindayal Energy University. Second is Nirma University. Third is Dhirubhai Ambani, right, DICT. And fourth is SVNIT. Even SVNIT, National Institute of Technology, that is not providing proper education, and that university is even getting failed in terms of placements of students. So what is the current scenario that you need to think about first, right? And you should be practical and realistic. So what I used to think, like when I was a student like you at that time, my mindset was that only like, see, I'll be designing RF circuit. That is what my goal. When I was there in BTech, at that time I was thinking about this designing of RF circuit, and based on that I got placed in Motorola company. But I have refused to take that placement. The reason is, after placement I have to go in that Bangalore, and I was actually not ready to have that uh, shifting of my location. So what I did, like I have choose uh, the direction of teaching, and I have initiated with my PhD, as well as I have joined one college with that assistant professor kind of job. And as being an assistant professor, I was getting that package which was there around 5 lakh rupees per annum only, right, initially. And my offer related that Motorola company, that was there with 14 lakh rupees package, right? So many people were been saying me like, murkho છે તું ભાઈ. In Gujarati, what people used to say, like if you are full, then people will tell you like murkho છે તું, right? So at that time, I thought like, why they are actually predicting my future? I was thinking in that way, like why they are predicting my future, right? So that is what the case which is happening right now with everyone, those who have been there in this country. The reason is they used to predict about future of others, they are not predicting future of their own, right? So, see, my goal was very different. My goal was to design things in RF, but gradually I have shifted towards IT industry. Right now, I'm not doing anything with IT industry. My people were doing over here, right? I'm just taking projects from USA and in UK, and these people are working over here. They are completing all those projects. So, see, it is not the case it is not the case where you need to think in this way, like what should be the goal, like see what others are saying, it should not be the case. See, most essential thing, that is to decide something which is so essential for you. Why I'm saying you this? The reason is, whatever is essential for you, that is what essential for you. That's why you will have to take care of those things, right? So first of all, you should be thinking in this way, like okay, that many directions are available, like MBA is also possible, right? MBA is also possible. If somebody is not good with technical skills, many I have seen many students, they are saying like गलती से engineering में आ गए, right? There are many people, they used to say what, गलती से engineering में आ गए. Now when I listened this, at that time what I see, like uh, I used to tell them like okay, गलती से engineering में आ गए, लेकिन आगे क्या? Now what should be the future, right? That you need to think about. Like see, गलती से कहीं पे भी चले जाते हैं, लेकिन वहां से बाहर निकलना है. गलती तो होगी. See, you will be doing some mistakes, but how to resolve that, that is very essential, right? I'm not getting like what is this internship. uh, I'll be discussing about that, about internship. Let me complete about what I want to convey, right? So see, once you think in this way, like okay, this is what we are having, which is not essential for us, but now what is next, that is very essential. Now let me tell you, like see, many students are thinking like they should be available over here in India only. What I used to tell them, like you should go everywhere. हमारे लोग हर जगह पे होने चाहिए. Like you should go in Canada, you should go USA. हर जगह पे जाओ भाई. क्या यानी see, in 12 science what you used to do? In 12 science, JE, right? And marks, nothing more than that. After that, what you have done? Many are getting admission somewhere in NIT or in good college. After that, again they are having issue, like okay, where to go? Now they are talking about okay, I have completed my BTech in computer science, but I'm not getting job uh, as per my expectations, right? वो तो रहेगा भाई. The reason is we are having large number of population available over here. बाहर निकलो. You should achieve your goal, right? यानी ऐसा नहीं है कि like you should be there somewhere in your home only and you will be doing job. अभी वो जमाना गया है. You will have to think in this way. You should be having your goal which is there based on your interest. That is the first thing. After that, you should be ready for your location. That location may be there somewhere in Bangalore. That location may be there somewhere in Hyderabad, right? Just think in that way. So that should be the scenario which is the related private sector job. But when it comes to government job, at that time, very first thing that you need to focus about is gate examination. Remember this. When you think in this way, like you wanted to be somewhere in government sector, then first thing that you need to decide is gate examination. Even as if you want to go somewhere in IITs or in NITs, then also very first thing that you should be thinking is what? GATE examination. The reason is all the good colleges of India like BITS Pilani, BITS Goa, even over here in Gujarat, as if you want to take admission somewhere in SVNIT or in IIT Gandhinagar, in entire India, there are many colleges, right? Many IITs are there. So as if you want to take admission somewhere in IITs, first thing which is required is what? GATE examination. So if your goal is to have admission somewhere in IITs, then first thing that you should be thinking about GATE examination. But as if your goal is to go somewhere in Canada or somewhere in UK or somewhere in USA, then you should be thinking about IELTS, GRE, TOEFL, right? That is what you should be preparing during your last year of BE or BTech. टाइम बर्बाद नहीं करना है भाई. लास्ट ईयर में डिसाइड करना है कि लाइक वेयर टू गो, राइट. कोर फील्ड्स आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड, लाइक ईसीई का कोर फील्ड क्या है. इन ईसीई कोर फील्ड आर एम्बेडेड सिस्टम, machine learning, robotics, VLSI, all these fields are core fields, right? Like, see, in Intel, what people used to do, they used to design VLSI circuit only, right? That is their related pure ECE field. As if you talk about IT industries, then related software development people are working, right? In that also ECE people can work. But when it comes to very core field, then you will be observing like antenna designing is there, radio frequency circuit designing is there, but very few people used to do those things. Why? The reason is experts are not available. If you want experts, then you will have to go somewhere in IIT Bombay, right? Professor Girish Kumar may teach you how to design RF circuit, but if you try to find designing of RF circuit somewhere in other NITs even, then you will be observing like people are having this much idea about this field, right? That's why motivation is not there. So what I used to say is like, see, first of all, decide your goal and go towards that, right? So let me read some comments over here. After that, I'll be discussing about few things, right? टुमारो एग्जाम, सी अभी एग्जाम का कुछ बात नहीं करना है, राइट. सी इन इलेक्ट्रिकल ब्रांच always VLSI is possible, right? But see, right now in power system, in electrical machine, very few opportunities are there. Why? The reason is automation have actually erased majority of opportunities which were there related electrical. So what my suggestion is, you should think in this way, like you should divert your mind towards those things which is so essential right now in industries. Like machine learning is always possible for you guys, like VLSI is also possible. The reason is digital electronics and all those things that you already learn in BTech, right? So VLSI is always possible for you. Only thing is you will have to give some directive efforts. So in electrical, there are other categories of opportunities other than this, right? But those opportunities are very rare right now. In current scenario, you'll be observing like nobody is working with power system. Practically, I'm telling you, nobody is working with power system, right? The reason is I have not seen even power system in companies, those who have been having background of power system. You might be surprised, but that is happening right now. Internship in Surat. In Surat, right now it is difficult, right? You will have to go in e-infochip. Deepak Gupta, you will have to try in e-infochip, but for that you will have to go in Ahmedabad. In Surat, core hardware domain, that is bit rare. I know one person, Rajesh Electronics, he is doing very good, but he is working with embedded system. If you are interested, then you can contact him, or you just post your comment. I'll be giving you details of that person, and you can give my reference to him even. Anand Mohan Gupta. Please explain to choose correct domain. See, there are many domains which is available, Anand Mohan Gupta, but uh, domain should be selected based on your interest only, right? So first of all, you'll have to identify whether you are interested about particular thing or not. अभी ये कैसा है पता है आपको? शादी करने से पहले लड़की देखने जाते हैं ना, वैसा है। या फिर लड़की अभी अभी लड़कों को चूज करती है, तो शादी करने से पहले लड़की लड़के को चूज करे या लड़का लड़की को चूज करे, वो पसंद आए उसके बेसिस पे ही करना चाहिए। तो फील्ड के अंदर भी ऐसा होना चाहिए। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू शुड थिंक लाइक वेदर यू आर हैविंग इंटरेस्ट अबाउट दिस और नॉट, राइट? Yes, good to see you, MS. I'm interested in embedded system. Can you tell me the roadmap? See, roadmap is to learn microcontroller first, right? Once you understand microcontroller and microprocessors, you are eligible for embedded system. After that, some intensive and some training that is required. And based on your location, you should identify which MNCs are doing good. Based on that, you should identify the exact company, right? So embedded system or embedded engineering, that you should be selecting after having good idea about microcontrollers, microprocessors, right? Even digital electronics is very essential. So if you are having good enough background of this, I can tell you like you are ready for MNCs which are there with embedded system, right? Self-learning is always there, but some professional learning is also required, right? I heard you were hospitalized. Yes, I was hospitalized, and because of uh, good care of doctors, and because of wishes which is there from many of people, I have seen almost more than 2000 comments were there from you guys. So, and I have read few. In that, I have seen like majority were saying like get well soon, and because of your prayers, right now I am there in front of you, right? Thank you for taking care of those things. Priyam, absolutely agree. I forgot like about what you have been agree. Sir, any intensive possible in Surat? That is what I have already told you, dear. Again, I cannot repeat the answer. I'm facing problem to choose which domain. See, for that, personal communication is required, right? Right now, I'm having generalized communication. If something which is so personal, then it can be resolved by having personal communication, right? If it is possible, then definitely I'll try to contact you. But for that, you'll have to write something somewhere in videos or somewhere in application even, and then we can have a talk. Or you can come over here in Surat. I will be definitely giving you some advice related what is required, right? What are the steps to become embedded? I have already told Harshit. I have already decided which company I'm going to apply. Very good, Anand. But confused about which domain should I choose? You want to go somewhere in Mitsubishi. So embedded is very good. Mitsubishi is working with embedded system. Anand, you should go for embedded designing. Definitely Mitsubishi will be the option which is there in front of you. They are मूर्खा. No, I don't say like other people. अभी देखिए, मैं ना दूसरे के बारे में जज नहीं करता हूँ. मैं यानी इतना सोचता हूँ कि मुझे क्या करना है, राइट? तो मैं किसी को मूर्खा नहीं कहता हूँ. वो यानी वो बोलते हैं उसको ही सुनाई देगा, मैं तो सुनता ही नहीं हूँ एक्चुअल में. इंटेंसिव इन ईसी, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड, राइट? बहुत सारे यानी यहाँ पे कमेंट है. हाउ टू गिव रिप्लाई टू दैट मेनी कमेंट्स? जॉब, how to get job in campus? See, to get job in campus interview, first of all you should be having confidence, proper communication skills, and if you have enough technical skills, you can reply to the question. The reason is, see, when it comes to campus interview, They are not observing like whether you are giving all the answers correctly or not, right? But they also see what is that confidence level which you are having, as well as they see how well you do interaction. The reason is, based on clarity of interaction, people judge other person, right? Like if somebody is taking your interview and if that person is finding like you are a very confident person, then definitely your chances are very good. So you should work on communication skills. Many of the students were telling me like, can you teach in Hindi, right? I used to tell them like, if you go somewhere in Intel, if they are taking your interview, there will be telephonic interview, remember this. And during telephonic interview, uh, that person is even not knowing Hindi language. What will happen to you? Just think about this. So it is better to learn things in the language which is available in front of you. If you are having some other professor, those who have been teaching in Hindi language, then it is up to you like whether you are interested to learn from that person or not, right? But you cannot tell me like you should be selecting this language of communication. I know Hindi language, but I'm not good with that, right? सर अबाउट जॉब पोस्ट, अभी उसके लिए आपको सर्च करना चाहिए बॉस। जॉब पोस्ट के रिलेटेड मैं यानी इतना पोस्ट नहीं कर, क्योंकि डेली देर आर सम जॉब्स। यू जस्ट डू वन थिंग, you should be having LinkedIn account, right? And in LinkedIn account you just update your skill set. I can tell you like those industries, those who are having requirement of that skill set, based on that notification will come to you and you can apply based on notification. So what I request over here is you should be having LinkedIn account. In that, update your skill set. Based on skill set, LinkedIn will gives you post of notification. Based on that, you will have to decide whether to apply or not, right? That is one way by which you can get notification of job. How to get training, how to get online training? Yes, I have already told there are many people those who have been giving online training. Let me give one name, like Malvan Silicon. That company is providing training related VLSI. I'm not giving you reference, right? But I have seen many people are learning from that platform and they are having very good opportunities related their placement. Scalar is also providing training, and based on that even many people have got placed. So online training is almost widely available over here in India, right? Sir, what will be the post of EC? See, right now you cannot decide the post, but what I'm saying is you should initially prepare for uh, the domain, and based on domain you can apply for core job. Like, see, if you ask me like, is it possible like you will be applying somewhere in Infosys or a TCS? So I can directly tell you like I'm not going to apply. Why? The reason is I'm not ready for it. So first of all, I should be having that mindset like in which direction I wanted to have a placement, right? Sir, what will be the post of EC? Again, same thing. Sir, is it compulsory to study Verilog? Verilog, that should be there in your experiment of that VLSI course which is there with your college. Verilog should be there as a experiments with your college in VLSI course. You will have to study system Verilog in advance, and for that you will have to give some extra efforts. Verilog is already there with your college, right? You will have to study that. Boss Vishal, you will have to study Verilog if you want to go somewhere in VLSI company. Tell me the power engineering. I'm not the expert of power engineering. Sir, why 95% EC turns their... See, not 95%. I can tell you like there are many people those who have been doing job in core ECE, but issue is like if you talk about those people, those who have been staying somewhere in Rajasthan, right? Then what happens? You know, like they think like their world is this only, where only IT companies are there. But as if those people go somewhere in Pune, as if those people go somewhere in Hyderabad, if those people were been going somewhere in Bangalore, then you will be finding like they are thinking in other way. Like they are thinking like, okay, now they are interested about VLSI industries, they are interested about embedded system. So that is based on what kind of exposure that is there with you. 95% people are not going in IT. Let me tell you this, Davesh. Advantages that is there based on your interest. It is not about advantages and disadvantages, right? If you do those things in which you are happy, then I can tell you your life is all about advantages. But if you find like if you are having some regret, like I'm not happy by doing this thing, then everything is disadvantage to you. From Turkey. Namaskar. I think now I can probably tell you like Namaskar, nothing more than that. Bangalore internship. Yes, in Bangalore there are many companies, they are providing internship. You will have to search out online, right? Based on that, you will be having some idea about how things are there. Is it advisable to learn VLSI and Verilog from paid courses? See, I cannot give you advice, but as if you find some genuine people, then definitely they will be giving you very good training, and based on that, you will be having some exposure related some companies, and for that you'll have to take reference. Like right now, see, I cannot give you direct details of few people, but I have seen some people are doing good. But what happens, like after that students used to ask me like, sir आपने बताया था, मैं गया वहां पे, अभी अभी यार मैं थोड़ी पैसे दूंगा आपको, आपको यानी कुछ करना है, मैं तो सिर्फ एडवाइस दे सकता हूं, राइट? बट सी, practically it is very good to have some training. Based on that, definitely you will be having better job opportunities, right? अभी कोर्स का प्राइस क्या होता है, ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज के प्राइस क्या होता है, एट मैक्स क्या होता है, 20,000 रुपीज, 30,000 रुपीज, राइट? अभी आप सोचिए ना, आपकी कॉलेज में आप कितना फीस पे करते हो, 75,000 रुपीज। 4 साल का कितना पे करते हो, ये तो मिनिमम बता रहा हूं मैं, राइट? तो आप कॉलेज में पूछने जाते हो कि लाइक मेरा यानी इतना हुआ है तो कुछ करिए आप, ऐसे करके। सो यू शुड बी प्रैक्टिकल समवेयर, राइट? आपने तो मुझे किसी ने, आप लोगों ने तो कोई पैसा दिया नहीं है मुझे, फिर भी यानी फिर बाद में कहते हैं कि लाइक ये, तो अभी मैं भी यानी वहां पे ट्रेनिंग लेने थोड़ी गया हूं, है ना? ओके, फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान, नमस्कार। Which domain has greater opportunity in India? See, in India right now, if you talk about Vedanta is investing 1.5 trillion rupees in Gujarat to build semiconductor industry, right? So I can tell you, like, as being an EC engineer, you are having excellent chances of job placement over here. But for that, already I have told you, you should be ready to have that relocation of your place, right? Bangalore internship. Yes, I have already discussed about that. Hello, sir. My exam is okay. Thank you, Pratik. Opportunities. Diploma EC. See, what I prefer is like at least you should do your bachelor. After diploma, at least go for bachelor. The reason is diploma people are not having greater exposure when it comes to upgradation of their post in any company. So I have seen many students, they used to do part-time BTech or BE, right? So right now what I suggest you is like you should go for at least bachelor. The reason is diploma is equivalent to 12 science only, right? Master in IT. Yes, it is possible. Master in IT is always possible. What about analog? Analog electronics is always there, but analog electronics based direct job is not available. Fundamentals of analog electronics that we used to use when it comes to embedded system or when it comes to some analog circuit design, right? But usually right now you will be observing majority of circuits that is working with more than 1 gigahertz, right? So role of analog electronics is very limited right now, and you will be observing like after a few years these courses will not be there in your study, like analog electronics, like wireless, some courses are there, but that will get vanished after a few years, right? Sir, why 99 shift there? No, 99 people are shifting. It is false thing. We are talking about, right? I don't know exactly that have been shifted. Interfacing, no, I'm not going to talk about particular topic. Sir, my college not have placement. What can I do? Then you will have to identify the skills which is required, and you will have to search out for that uh, uh, post of jobs from newspaper, or as I have already told you, like by LinkedIn, you will have to identify how many companies are approaching for which job. You will have to update your skill set. Based on that, even you will be finding notification in LinkedIn like these jobs are available, and based on those uh, notification, you can select uh, out of those notification, and based on that you can apply even. Right now this world is digital, so people can apply from anywhere. Salary packages in VLSI industries. See, salary packages, I have already told you, like if you are having experience of 2 years, I can tell you like 2 to 3 years experience. After that, you can have minimum 10 lakh rupees package, right? And if you go somewhere outside in USA or Canada, after having 3 years experience, you will be getting package of 1 lakh Canadian dollar in Canada. Or as if you want to go somewhere in USA, then definitely you will be getting job with the package size with minimum amount of 70-80,000 USD. That's why I used to say like you should be ready, right? आपको यानी बाहर जाने के लिए रेडी रहना पड़ेगा. अभी ऐसा नहीं होगा कि लाइक इंडिया में आपको यानी 50 लाख का कोई पैकेज देने वाला है. If you want 50 lakh rupees package, you should be somewhere in Canada or in USA, right? The reason is those companies will be giving you that package. Here these companies are knowing like in India people can work with this much amount, so why they used to give this much amount? They are having idea about okay इतने इतने में लोग रेडी है तो उतना क्यों देंगे, है ना? But still, see, initially you will have to have some training, and for that you should be approaching for this much also. Career in marine sector. Marine, I'm not having that much idea about marine sector, dear. Sorry as if I missed some comments. Thanks for making my life because of digital electronics and VLSI. I got okay, Swagat. I wish many people will be having opportunity, and what I have seen is like students are thinking like इतना बोलेगे हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. मैं initially I have told like you should develop your mindset. After that things are possible. And let me tell you one thing, like in LinkedIn, if you post your skill set based on system Verilog, I can tell you like every month 5 notification will come to you. If you are having knowledge of system Verilog, if you are available over here in India, 5 notification will be there with you, right? प्लीज अपलोड वीडियो. अभी वीडियो के बारे में बात मत करो यार, अभी मैं बना रहा हूँ ना, मेरा जितना कैपेसिटी है उससे मैं ज्यादा कर रहा हूँ एक्चुअल में. मेरी वाइफ अभी वेट कर रही है घर पे. सर करंटली आई एम इन बीटेक 3rd year. Yes, if you want placement in government, first goal should be GATE examination. And as if you think about government services, then you should be very specific about subjects, right? For that you'll have to select the subjects, and based on that you'll have to prepare for government services. Sir, is gaye easy or tough for EC? Gaye easy, I'm not getting. Sheikh Mohammed, I'm not getting what you are writing over here. Career option. Marine sector, I have already told I am not having idea about marine sector. That's true. I'm working for Samsung Semiconductor. It offers 21 lakh for 1 or 2 year experience. Yes. Samsung can offer you more than that if you go somewhere in Japan. In Japan, I am having few people in my contact, and they are having package with almost 1 CR or more than that even, right? But what happens, like in India, they know they can have people with 20 lakh rupees or 25 lakh rupees. then why should they offer more than that? Here in India, problem is population. That's why you are not getting job with that scale, right? That's why I used to say my students, go outside. और मैं कभी आऊं ना वहां पे तो मुझे मिलिएगा, यानी थोड़ा एक बार यानी ऐसा करोगे ना तो मैं भी सामने इतना करूंगा, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, राइट? तो कनाडा जाइए, अमेरिका जाइए, हर जगह पे आप होने चाहिए. इंडियंस आर ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल एवरीवेयर, राइट? I'm facing many problems in learning electromagnetics theory. Robostar. Core jobs. You just see this entire video, you will get to know like how many core jobs are possible. Sir, is GATE easy for EC? GATE is not easy. Nothing is easy. Do not take anything for granted. Only thing that you need to decide is, should I go for this? And once you decide you should be going for this, then you should be thinking like, this is what everything for me, and I'll be giving my best in that direction. थोड़ा टाइम देना पड़ेगा, प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा बहुत, यानी देयर आर मेनी थिंग्स दैट वी नीड टू डू, राइट? रिफ्लेक्शन कोएफिशिएंट मैं नहीं बोलने वाला हूं कुछ भी रिफ्लेक्शन कोएफिशिएंट पे. शुभम पांडे, अभिषेक, ग्रेटेस्ट टीचर. मैं यानी एकदम सिंपल इंसान हूं. मुझे आप देखो मिलोगे ना तो आपको पता चलेगा लाइक मैं यानी आपसे भी सिंपल हूं. आपका यानी थोड़ा हेयर स्टाइल भी ऐसे करके कुछ होगा, मैं तो यानी एकदम सिंपल इंसान हूं, राइट? ग्रेटेस्ट नॉलेज अबाउट मेनी सब्जेक्ट्स. इतना यानी मत यानी मुझे चढ़ाओ कहीं पे. सर व्हाट कोर जॉब्स फॉर ईसी? आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड यार. Being an part of industry, I can say about the trend. There are five verification engineer for one RTL engineer in VLSI. So going for that system Verilog, and yes, system Verilog plus UVM, that will be the ideal thing. But initially you will have to start, right? I have seen like students are not having idea about Verilog, and they are talking about system Verilog. And let me tell you, like you will have to do some practice, right? uh, See, my planning is there related system Verilog, but what is the issue, like I'm not having license. So as if I upload something, they can delete my complete channel. That is possible. That's why many of the times I don't post few videos which is there based on some technology. शेख मोहम्मद, मैंने बताया ना, लाइक कुछ भी इजी नहीं है आपको, यानी यानी ऐसे समझना है कि गेट इज देयर एज लाइक एवरीथिंग इज, यू आर हैविंग एवरीथिंग विच इज देयर इन टर्म्स ऑफ गेट, एंड उसके अंदर पूरा यानी लगा दो, है ना? व्हाट आर एमबीए बेनिफिट्स? एमबीए बेनिफिट्स ऐसा नहीं होता है बॉस. एमबीए जो है वो यानी लोग किस लिए करते हैं कि लाइक दे वांटेड टू हैव जॉब बेस्ड ऑन मैनेजमेंट. तो अभी देखिए ना, आईटी कंपनी में मैं क्या कर रहा हूं. इन आईटी कंपनी आई एम मैनेजिंग दिस कंपनी ओनली. मैं यानी मूर्ख हूं आईटी के रिलेटेड. मैं आपको बताऊं, मुझे कुछ नहीं आता है आईटी. इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के जो प्रोजेक्ट्स मेरे कंपनी में चलते हैं, आई डोंट हैव एनी आइडिया अबाउट ऑल दोस थिंग्स, राइट? बट स्टिल I can manage those things. Why? The reason is I just need to manage. People are there, I just need to ask them to do those things. They will be doing that thing, and based on that they will be getting payment, right? तो मैनेजमेंट आता है तो आप यानी आपको स्किल सेट सब हो ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई पीपल यूज्ड टू गो फॉर एमबीए. आई एम फ्रॉम सूरत, गुजरात. Even digital electronics is very vast subject. Yes, digital electronics is very vast subject. And Sandeep, you can see like 270 videos that I have made based on digital electronics. Still what I found is like I need to have another 250 videos. So even 500 videos are not sufficient for digital electronics, right? But if I make playlist of 500 videos, what will happen, like यानी स्टार्टिंग में देख के ही बंद कर देंगे बच्चे. अरे यार इतने ज्यादा है, ये कैसे पढ़ूंगा, मेरा तो कैपेसिटी इतना है. थैंक यू संदीप फॉर योर केयर. हाउ टू पास इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक्स थियरी बैक एग्जामिनेशन। इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक्स थियरी का मैंने बनाया है प्लेलिस्ट, उसको स्टडी कीजिए, आपको आएगा उसमें से। आई एम फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान, आई एम स्टडिंग इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स। आइडिया, कैन आई मूव? सी Ali cricket, if you are interested about electronics you can move, right? If you are not well with electrical you can move to electronics. But see, when I was in my btech, I was having opportunity in power electronics also. Like in SVNIT, power electronics MTech branch is there, and if I'm interested I can get admission in power electronics, but I was not interested. So based on my interest I should be switching my branch, right? So electrical people are also having some exposure in control system engineering, right? But is it like they are interested about that? Based on your interest only you should be switching towards something, right? What you can do to try to make videos on system Verilog things, I'll be definitely going to make those things, those who are free and license are freely available. Definitely my planning is there, but I have already told you, like, I'm having some limitations. I'm only one single person, right? And right now I'm having many courses which is there in my pipeline. I have to complete those courses first. After that, definitely I'll be preparing for those course even which is which is giving some benefits to students in terms of job placements, jobs, right? The major issue is what, like, if I have some collaboration with other people, they will be asking money, right? And if I say my students like you should be paying this much amount, then students will be thinking like, अरे ये सर ने तो पैसे मांगने स्टार्ट कर दिए और मुझे ये करना नहीं है। अगर पॉसिबल है, अगर स्टूडेंट्स इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं तो डेफिनेटली I'll try to make sure like things will be there in front of you, right? Yes, master will be good, as if you have good opportunity, master is best, right? EDA, playground, EDA playground. Yes, in EDA playground it is, but see, related programs only that is possible. But as if I want to interface something, or as if I want to show that explanation part, in that case, that recording quality, everything I need to see, right? So playground पे तो चलेगा सही से, लेकिन उसमें भी मुझे देखना पड़ेगा कि like how exactly I can record all those things, right? VLSI versus embedded, VLSI versus embedded मत बनाइए भाई, VLSI and embedded, it should be like this. In embedded, you can start with microcontroller, microprocessor, and then you can go for some applications, right? Right now in automation industries, many projects are there, so it should be based on your interest. Again, I'm telling you, like, every field are very good. It is not like ये सही है ये गलत है, लेकिन मैं आपको एक चीज बता दूं, VLSI का जो फ्यूचर है ना, वो यानी बहुत ब्राइट है फॉर नेक्स्ट 20 years. For next 20 years I can give you guarantee, like, if you are having experience of 3 years, then for next 17 years you don't have any issue related job or something like that. क्योंकि इतने लोग ही नहीं है, इतना यानी जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी है लेकिन लोग ही नहीं मिलते हैं कहीं पे, राइट? Many industries were telling me like, if you have some people in contact, those who have been having experience of 3 years, 2 years, can you please give your recommendation? एक महीने का सैलरी भी मुझे देते हैं अगर मैं यानी किसी का रिकमेंडेशन देके उसका प्लेसमेंट करवाऊं तो, राइट? लेकिन मेरे भी तो कांटेक्ट में होने चाहिए ना कि लाइक वो रेडी हो वहां पे जाने के लिए। नहीं बनाऊंगा मैं रोबोस्टार हिंदी में वीडियो नहीं बनाऊंगा, मैं आपको सिर्फ यानी बातें कर सकता हूं, but I'm not. The reason is what I have told you. When you go for interview, when you communicate with people, it is very essential you should be communicating in English, right? And even my English is not that good, but still what I think is like I should be improving my English, as well as that improved English will give benefit to students as well, right? अभी हिंदी तो हम सबको आता ही है ना, मातृभाषा इंडिया का यानी नेशनल लैंग्वेज है हिंदी, सबको आता है ऐसा समझिए। तभी क्या सीखना है, इंग्लिश सीखना है, ऐसा समझिए, है ना। कोर्स इज बेस्ट, अभी इतना सारा लिखा है तो सबके कमेंट चले गए हैं। ओके, now there see I'm having timings, right? So I have to go. So I'll be reading few comments only. I have already discussed about how many skill sets. See, 1 2 hours are even less in this discussion, right? So definitely, I'll be discussing about all those things in next coming live session. I'll be coming live every Friday, and every Friday we'll be having specific topic about which we'll be discussing about that topic, right? तो आप लोग ही मुझे बताओगे कि क्या डिस्कशन चाहिए और वो फ्राइडे को हम करेंगे। लेकिन आपको एक चीज करना है, you will have to do one thing for me. You will have to write something on videos whenever you see my videos for your learning, right? At least write. अभी आप यानी इतना यानी कंजूसाई मत कीजिए कि लाइक ये थोड़ा लिखिए अंदर कि लाइक समझ में आया कि नहीं आया, है ना। प्लीज हार्टफेल थैंक फॉर योर एफर्ट्स। अरे ये धन्यवाद। बीटेक 3rd tier कॉलेज, हाउ टू गेट जॉब। अभी कितने भी टीयर हो, आपकी कॉलेज में क्या सिचुएशन है उसके ऊपर रहेगा सब। सॉफ्टवेयर इज बेस्ड, you just go through the video, right? Definitely you will get to know few things. Ethical hacking. I cannot give you that assurance. I'm not good with ethical hacking. Sorry for that. What will be the course needed for? I have already discussed about that, right? VLSI. How so you just see this live session, you will get to know like how we can have that VLSI background for your future. And in the next coming live session I'll be discussing about that. अरुण कुमार, आई नो हाउ टू स्पीक इन हिंदी, बट मुझे भी यानी अच्छा नहीं लगता है कभी कभी कि लाइक स्टूडेंट्स यानी मुझे यानी ऐसा बोलते हैं कि लाइक यू शुड बी डूइंग दिस, यू शुड बी डूइंग दैट। आप यानी मुझे सी व्हेन यू से सर प्लीज टीच दिस टॉपिक, at that time I get motivation like, oh, I need to teach this topic. But when people say like, why you are talking like this, why you are speaking in English language, आपको आता नहीं है इंग्लिश और आप पढ़ा रहे हो, तो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है, ऐसा है। Antenna peer, I'll be having a separate session for antenna peer, Chirag. Right now it is not possible to discuss as I just need to have my dinner, right? And already 3 missed calls that I have seen in my mobile. My wife is calling me. So, oh, love you from Egypt. Like I cannot read your name as something is written, but I cannot read that. Okay, thank you so much for that interaction. And based on this interaction, definitely I'll try to learn few things which is required for the community of engineers. And my goal that is to make largest community of engineers in entire globe. And for that vision, I'm working with this engineering funda, and uh, in probably in future many courses will come, but along with that now live session will also come in front of you. So every Friday we'll be having a discussion on specific topic, right? I should be specific when I discuss about few things. The reason is, see, that career building is very vast topic, right? So it cannot be like I can give you everything in this 1 hour 10 minute session, as many people are asking different questions, right? uh, so definitely see you in next session. धन्यवाद। और आप यानी ये इंजीनियरिंग फंडा को थोड़ा आगे आपके स्टूडेंट्स के नजदीक पहुंचाइए। प्लीज spread this channel with your colleagues, and Based on that, there are few people, they have been working along with me, they are even getting benefit because of other people are watching this channel. So please do share our courses with your people, right? Thank you so much for watching this live session. See you in next live session on next Friday. Bye.